David and Chris are not your typical online information marketers. Many of you may have never heard of them. That's because they've been busy quietly making millions building online businesses from scratch and selling them over the last 10 years as entrepreneurs. They didn't just start an online business last year and then create content to sell you about a one-time event that made them some money. They've been creating online businesses, been involved in web development, and creating millions in online sales for a combined 30 years. Before we provide you a little more information and background on David and Chris, let me share with you even more exciting news about buying and selling websites. The lessons and strategies taught in the Buying and Selling Websites member area aren't just developed by David and Chris. They also have been developed by two other experts in flipping websites and affiliate marketing, Max and Kyle. These two individuals have also generated millions online and have been entrepreneurs full-time for several years. They've taken the lessons they've learned and created some online courses we share in our Buying and Selling Websites member area. Wouldn't you like to learn from one of the top affiliate marketers online, someone in the top 1%? Of course. You get to as a member of the Buying and Selling Websites. With Buying and Selling Websites, there are two ways to build your flipping business or to just learn more about flipping websites. First, you can join the member area and take advantage of the online videos, audio tutorials, as well as the contracts and templates for buying and selling websites. The content in this area alone has provided some of our members the ability to generate over 200% on their money with just a few tips. The second way to build your online business is to join the Flipping Network Mastermind group facilitated by Chris and David. There are all kinds of mastermind groups available for entrepreneurs. If you're on this site, you likely already know the benefits of joining a group. If not, take time to read Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. We'd like to describe what our mastermind group is all about, but you should know a little bit more about the facilitators and instructors before you make a decision to join. First, Chris Yates is an online entrepreneur who uses his skills as a web developer, online marketer, and programmer to create websites that sell and, most importantly, make a lot of money. In the early days of Chris's career, he used his talents to help build sites for other entrepreneurs. With the success he had, not only building sites but also marketing them, but helping these businesses generate millions by getting to the top of Google and other search engines, Chris became one of the underground online marketing experts that exclusively worked with a small group of successful entrepreneurs hired to help build their businesses. Chris now spends his time building he and David's online site building business, which has provided him the ability to create the lifestyle he has always dreamed of, moving back to his hometown in Montana and working from a small office with no employees. David met Chris just after Chris graduated college. He hired Chris as a web developer for his company he started in October of 2000. Since then, the two have bought and sold several businesses, run their own seminars for entrepreneurs teaching the skills, strategies, and systems they've learned to create millions of online visitors and sales and profits in their businesses. David has been an entrepreneur since he was a junior in high school, always searching for the right business model to provide him the opportunity to work for himself full-time. In 1996, he went to work as the sales and marketing director for a company teaching entrepreneurs how to structure their businesses by forming the proper corporate entity. He spent 4 years learning the strategies for creating joint ventures and how to protect assets and save on taxes, all of which was a great foundation for him when he started his own business in 2000. The business was an online website selling a book he wrote on how to build corporate credit. After selling more than 10,000 copies in just 4 months using his online marketing strategies he learned from trial and error, his customers started calling him. They wanted him to create a service for small business owners to help them obtain credit and capital. Being the wise entrepreneur he is, he listened to his customers and spent the next 6 months developing a program to do just that. During the next 7 years, he would help tens of thousands of entrepreneurs obtain over $1 billion in financing through his coaching programs. He has been featured on numerous business news stations, including Fox and CNN, interviewed on radio stations across the country, and has articles published in hundreds of publications around the world. The success of his company brought many honors and awards, including being honored 3 years in a row in the Inc. 5000 fastest growing private companies in the United States list. In October 2008, he sold his company and now works with the parent company that acquired his business to help them through the transition. In addition to coaching other entrepreneurs, investing and speaking at events around the country, he also works with Chris in building their online entrepreneurial business of buying and selling websites. In just a few short months of buying and selling websites, Chris and David developed a model that worked so well, many of their investor friends called and asked daily when can they join. The returns on investment that David and Chris have generated are so remarkable. One angel investor they work with said, "I'll sell my house if I need to raise the money you need for buying a site, because I know you guys will make money on the deal just by looking at what you've done so far." David and Chris have both belonged to mastermind groups and coaching programs as they've built their businesses and understand the importance of networking, which is why they decided not to just buy and sell websites, but to also build a community of other online entrepreneurs to network with. In their monthly mastermind groups, they teach the skills they've learned, but more importantly, they help build the network for all online entrepreneurs who join the buying and selling websites and flipping network mastermind group. Again, you have two ways to learn from and work with David and Chris. Number one, you can join our membership program and watch the video tutorials, use the contracts and templates that cost thousands to set up, and be a part of the member area of buyingandsellingwebsites.com and our exclusive online flipping network forum. Second, you can also join the monthly mastermind group with David and Chris. There's a limited number of entrepreneurs who will have access to this group in order to keep it exclusive and allow Chris and David to get to meet each person and learn how they can better help each of them through lessons and opening questions up to the group and build the network for everyone to build their online site flipping business. The mastermind group is for those looking to build a business around site flipping, so don't join unless you really are interested in building a website business making a lot of money.